Good morning, hi there, it's Rob Norton from Vivid Snowboarding, and today we are in the beautiful sunny Wanglong in the Hebei province of China. We're currently out here delivering a few courses, clinics, some instructor training, exam stuff, which has been going super well. I'm just with my man Ricky, and we're just going to roll you through some basic carving. I always look at this as one of your sort of foundation skills on the mountain. You know, once we've kind of got through our basics, it's now time to carve. And by having that ability to find grip, tilt, grip, performance in your board, it's going to open up and enable you to ride in all those higher areas of snowboarding. So that might be in the park, it might be off-piste. Without the ability to find tilt, you know, on your board and be able to rail it smoothly, we're going to suffer everywhere. So this is a really kind of like an introductory to carving the snowboard itself. Okay, cool. So I'll just actually on a little flat area here. Okay, and I could just practice or get myself stacked and aligned on my board. So what I'm thinking about there is that basic sort of postural position. I've got my ankle, knee and hip flex. I'm keeping those hips not forward or back, very much in the middle of my board. Okay, that's super important. Above the waistline again, we're looking at, you know, strong core, and that is my stomach, my abdomen muscles, my lower back. Keep those strong, keep those engaged. And coming off that, I've got my arms, okay, my shoulders need to be aligned with my board itself. And obviously I'm looking in the direction of travel. Okay, so good solid posture above the board. Then what we're going to be looking at is the idea of a lateral movement across the board, almost rolling from edge to edge as we're getting into the basic carving itself. All right, so let's really think about on that heel edge. All right, I'm almost angulating with the feet. I'm inclining with the body itself to keep myself inside the arc, okay, of the turn. And it's important that the tail of the board is very much taking the same line as the nose. If there's any deviation in that line, we're kind of getting a skidded or fatter line behind us, sorry, we know we're not actually railing the board and balancing and tilting properly. So really think about that on the heel side, angulation, inclination, all right? And then on the toe edge, I'm actually thinking about getting the shins into the front of the boot, the hips slightly forward, okay, staying in the middle there, and I actually try and scrunch up my big toes a little bit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop in nice cruisy mellow terrain, not too steep at all, and I'm just going to be railing from edge to edge, nice strong lateral movement, and we'll give it a crack here. Let's do it. Okay, so when we're getting into these basic carving maneuvers, let's really make sure we have a quiet slope. Obviously everything we do on the hill has got to be super safe. We've got to be aware of other slope users, particularly on that heel edge. We're going to have that slight blind spot, aren't we? Okay, cool. So what I'm just going to show here, just in a sort of single arc, is just that idea of initially on my toe side, it's the idea of that nice strong lateral movement across the board. Going to be standing, you know, nice and strong. I'm literally just going to be using the side cut of the board to rail it across the hill. Here we go. So here we're just really balancing on the edge, putting our shins into the front of the boot to enable us to make that pencil thin line with the snow behind us. And that's on our toe edge initially. Now we're going to be dropping in again. We'll be doing the same exercise, that single arc, but on the heel edge. This time using the ankles to tilt, body to incline, and again we're leaving that pencil thin line. We're just going to be pulling out into the centre of the mellow slope, and very, very simply I'm just going to laterally roll across my board. Alright, the trick here is to not put too many in. Alright, I'm not sort of wiggling down the hill too hard. Nice and easy, and let's just be super accurate. Alright, let's try that here.
We hope you've enjoyed today's session and you've managed to pick up some skills and some tips for your own carving performance. Please keep a lookout for a further advanced carving edit dropping soon. Please hit that subscribe button. We'll be getting some fresh content out to you shortly. Let's go.